So that you can go back and review or rewatch or for your benefit. I don't have to record. I'm doing it. Okay. All right, sorry, I wasn't in there. But as you can see, hopefully, all we did was find another way to represent 5x, right? Did we see that? Okay, all we did was find another way to represent 5x. Now, grouping, you're literally going to group the first two terms and the last two terms. Is this ringing any bells? Oh, okay, good. Ooh, I was like, man, I did a horrible job then. All right, and so then in each group, you're going to find their GCF. What's the GCF between 3x squared and 4x? X. What's the GCF between 9x and 12? 3. You're going to take out the factors, the common factors. So when I take it out, I've taken out x and a positive 3. And each one, I should be left with the same value. I'm left with 3x minus 4. And that's factored with grouping. Yes?
Wait. Rewind. How'd you get the 3x minus 4?
What is 3x squared divided by x?
Oh, okay.
3x.
Okay.
What's 4x divided by x? 4. And then 9x divided by 3, 12 divided by 3.
Okay.
Cool?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that's grouping. If you are more of a visual learner, then there's the box. Okay. So for visual learners, you take it to the box. And the first box is your A term, which is 3x squared. And in the last box is your C term, which is negative 12. Your remaining two boxes are your magic numbers that work. So it was negative 4x and 9x. It does not matter which goes in the last two boxes. And then all you're doing is taking the GCF all the way around. So what's the GCF between 3x squared and negative 4x? X. What's the GCF between 9x and negative 12? Positive 3. What's the GCF between 3x squared and 9x? 3x. What's the GCF between negative 4x and negative 12? Oh, yeah, I didn't mean right 3. Okay, if the outside box is negative, then the GCF is negative. That's your little hint. So notice how my outside box is negative, the GCF is going to be negative. And do I still end up with the same factors? Why, yes, I do. Okay, one is for visual people, and then the other is for, I can just do math. Either one is right. Questions about the grouping or the box? Okay, so after you factor, then you're going to solve. And to solve, we use what's called a zero product property. And all that means is you're going to take each factor and set it equal to 0. So we have x plus 3 equals 0. And we have 3x minus 4 equals 0. What's my first solution? What's my first solution? Negative 3. So x equals negative 3 is one solution. And what's my second solution? X equals positive 4/3. I'm adding 4 and dividing 3, correct? And those are my two solutions. All right, what are your questions? Questions, comments, concerns? Please, this looks vaguely familiar or very familiar. Okay. We took way more extensive notes in Algebra 2 over this. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. All right. So in the calculator, If on your calculator portion of the test, if you wanted to do this, it's pretty basic, right? You're gonna graph, and then you look for the zeros. And that's all I got. But that's all you're doing graphically. I was like, what are you talking about? All right, questions about the calculator? I'm not gonna really, not much to say about it. All right, questions about graphing? Pretty simple, that's all it is. I don't have anything else to say about the graphing part. Okay. All right, so we're gonna set this up and then I'm gonna have you factor. So you're gonna factor it using the factoring method, and then you're gonna check yourself with the graphing, okay? So before I can do anything, I need to have all terms on one side and one side equal to 0, right? So what do we need to do? Oh, sorry. So we're gonna subtract. You wanna try to keep your A positive. So honestly, you wanna subtract your 5x and your 3. So we wanna solve 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so choose which way you want to factor algebraically and then check yourself graphically. Cool? Ready? All right, go.